Good evening, viewers. I've actually managed to get some time to record some replays. So, over the next week, I'm gonna start actually uploading replays again, because I think it's been like 3 weeks. So, I have a couple pretty good replays I have, and I'm also gonna record some replays sent in by Slarty. But, getting back to the battle, it's Erlenberg, obviously. I'm platooned with Mega Bomberman in the Object 268 and Munger in the E100. I am in the Skoda, or not Skoda, sorry, the TVP T50 51, and kind of doing the usual like go to medium strategy, which is to go to the 9-0 on this side. You can also kind of go to the G1 H1 area. I generally prefer this side, and I'm not really sure what this Relic 3 platoon is doing, but I'm not going to complain, because get 3 pretty nice side shots into an E5, so I also managed to track him. I'm backing off to reload, and I'm kind of just, at this point in time, I'm just waiting for my my platoon mates to get up to me and help me out, which is generally a good thing. And I'm waiting on the reload. I'm reloaded. I'm gonna pop back up, see if I have any shots, which I don't think I actually do. Mega Bomberman puts a shot into the E5. And as of right now, if I do recall correctly, the IS-7 is actually hull down, which means I can't actually do anything to him, unless I get extremely lucky, which I don't think I will. So I'm just I'm waiting back, waiting for Munger to roll up to that corner, which he's doing right there. And I'm not really sure what Mega was trying to do here. He kind of rolls up to the corner alongside Munger. I'm gonna try getting shots into the underbelly of the IS-7. That one hits the dirt. That one bounces. That I'm assuming bounces. I don't know. I'm getting shot by a Leopard PTA, where, let's see if I was shot in the RHM. Now, if you were paying attention to the damage that the Leopard PTA was doing, and how quickly he was shooting me, it's pretty obvious that he doesn't have the top gun. Mega died, and now I'm pretty much just communicating with Munger at this point, and telling him he doesn't have to worry about the Panther 2 and that one-side clip. I'll actually just go kill it for him, which I'm doing right now, and it's dead. And any second now, he is going, there we go. He's going to kill the IS-7, and then I'm going to roll up and deal with the RHM. Now keep in mind, if you look at the minimap, at our castle team they're pretty screwed, to put it gently. They're most likely not going to survive that. So I'm going to head back. Now keep in mind, we have an IS-3 back here, which is now rolling up to the flank, which we just cleared. And the reason why we're not going for their cap is a pretty good reason, really. We're down tanks, 7 to 8 on the kills there. Now it's even, but it's going to change quickly. And they have a Leopard PT in the middle that we know of. We haven't seen their actually, no, we have seen the T10. I stand corrected. But pretty much, unless you have a massive overmatch, you don't want to push the bridge at the B line. Just because of the simple fact that you're walking into a crossfire. And keep an eye on the IS-3. He is now at like A0, which is a usual arty spot. He has passed by A0 without fully going into that corner. And remember that. Remember that, because it's very important. But we're down a couple tanks now, and we're also down on HP. I'm gonna try getting shots into the Leo PTA. That one drops into the ground. Put one into him. That one also drops into the ground. That one was kind of on me though. So there's that. I'm gonna go for a reload. And our IS-3 is now trying to cross the bridge, which is a very, very bad idea. Generally speaking, if you're trying to cross onto the other side of the map, and you're on this side, you want to either cross from your own cap or the middle bridge. Due to the simple fact the middle bridge has more cover, there's more places that you can break out from, Whereas if you're going from the B5 bridge, you get into a crossfire. It's as simple as that. You can either go to the buildings at B5 and you kind of get stuck there, or you go to A4, A3, but then you kind of get stuck behind the ridge if they have anything at A3. And the whole time, if they have tanks at A3, they can shoot you by just popping up. They can shoot you from C2, and they can shoot you from like D3-ish. Or if they're in the middle, they can shoot you as well. So you're pretty much fucked. And I should make this VKB that's crossing open field side on pay. However, I rush my shots and kind of get unlucky at the same time, so I only put one shot into him, which is bad. I should have really made him pay for that, but I didn't. I was trying to lead the T10 and then realized he's on the other side of A3, so it's behind a ridge. So I can't damage that, unfortunately. We're up on HP now, but we're down on tanks. And mainly the HP is due to Munger. So, gotta keep that in mind. They also have Artie. They have both their Arties still alive. They have the Leo PTA still alive. They have a T57 still alive. They have two good Tier 9 heavies still alive as well. And then, you know, a T20 prototype, which, yeah, let's be honest. It's a T20 prototype. So, Munger just got hit by an Artie, and he's thinking it's coming from A7-ish. However, I've pretty much come to the realization that it's most likely at A0 and just didn't get lit. So I'm going to check that to make sure. And I've loaded heat for like the VKB and 57 heavy to make sure. And yeah, look at that, Artie. Put one into him, put two into him, and then I'm assuming he rushed that shot and just got really lucky. Because it wouldn't make sense to me that the Artie would be aiming at the other Artie, expecting someone to rush him. So I'm assuming he just kind of quickly snapped that and almost got lucky. That's the only conclusion I can come to. So I'm going to go towards the B5 bridge to see if I can hopefully catch out either the VKB or the T10. I'm not actually going to cross it because that would be suicidal, really. And I don't feel like dying. So I'm going to try getting the VKB. Munger also is moving into a position where he could get a shot on the VKB. I think Munger's actually the one that spotted that. Shoot him in the side. I'm guessing it dropped into the track because it bounces. Put one into the 28. Take a return shot, but I put two into him for his one, so I'll take it. Now, the T10 is still at A3, and they still have an Artie. So I'm going to wait here for a second. And I'm backed up a little bit, so hopefully the VK and T28 can't shoot me. But at the same time, I'm trying to give it time for the D-Light. And this is very lucky, to say the least. I didn't lose that HP, so I can still play somewhat aggressive. However, they know I'm over here, so I want to break light and then head back towards our cap, because it looks like the Leopard PTA might be going for our cap. So I'm going to take a long route to hopefully not get hit. Because knowing my luck, I'll probably get spotted by a T20 prototype and shot by it, or some stupid shit. However, I'm going to see if I have a shot in the VKB beforehand. And I can see the 57, I just can't shoot it. And the VKB is lit. I have heat rounds loaded, hoping for a lucky pen here, or to hopefully go high and hit the engine deck. Both of those bounce. I'm gonna clip again. Luckily, Munger knocks out the VKB, so we're bringing it back slightly. We're still up on HP, mainly due to Munger and myself, if I'm not mistaken. What's our 430? Yeah, it's mainly Munger and myself. So I'm heading back towards where the 430 is, and I'm gonna go to the bush overwatching the cap, because hopefully I can not get lit by doing that, and I can just pop up, not exposing too much of my tank, and shoot them. Or at least that was the plan. The Leopard PTA appears to be pushing on to our 430. 57 shot the 430, leaving him on, what, 5, I think? Yeah, 5. And Munger knocks out the T57 Heavy, and this is where the enemy team gets really butthurt. I'm rolling up. I still have the heat loaded for the VKB and 57. Put 2 heat rounds into the ass of a Leo PTA. At this point in time, I'm not gonna reload APCR, an entire clip of APCR for like 20 seconds just to make someone feel better about themselves. So, sorry, I guess. You know, if you don't like it, buy gold yourself. Fuck it. Put one into the T20 prototype, kill him, and now I'm loading the APCR because I only have 2 heat rounds left. And gonna go hunt Artie in a T10. I have 5 kills, so I should be able to get Top Gun, in theory. Both Munger and the 430 are really, really badly damaged. And Munger kills the T10, bring him up to 4 kills. And I'm going to hunt Artie. And I'm assuming, I'm pretty sure the whole double chat thing, in case you're wondering, is just a bug with the replays in the current version. Because I noticed that when it was vanilla and with mods. So I think they just kind of broke the replays, as they usually do. So I'm hunting Artie. I'm up to 4,557 damage that I know of. And you know, it wasn't the best game, but it was kind of a comeback in a way. Put one into bat chat, and that is very, very lucky for me. He probably would have killed me right there if he had hit. So, on to the after battle result. I do have the Top Gun. You know, I did it. Alright, so that was a second class mastery badge. Duelist, Fire for Effect, and Top Gun. I think I've actually had higher damage games than this. I just can't remember which ones, which battles they were. But I didn't actually get the top damage, which is kind of surprising. 4,997. I had 6 kills, 1,054 experience, and Munger finished second on our team with 3,917. Their team actually, their T57 actually did pretty well. 5,454, 3 kills, 949 experience on a loss, which is not bad at all. 28 shots fired, 18 hit the target, 16 penetrated, and got some spotting as well. Kind of surprising. But there really wasn't a lot of people on either team which had great games, really. Like, very few people in the entire battle broke 2k damage, is what I should say. We have 3 people on our team, almost 4, and they only have 2, almost 3, which is kind of surprising. They also have 2 0 damages. We have our IS-7 didn't really perform all that well. Mega Bomberman had a pretty terrible game where he got wrecked pretty early on as well, which does not help. The enemy Artie probably shouldn't have had that much damage, really, if our team had spotted him when they should have. I'm not really sure how our IS-3 didn't spot him when he went over there, but oh well, shit happens. Their Relic 3 platoon did fucking awful. I don't know what they were thinking, really. They tried crossing side on to where medium tanks pretty much always go, and they got wrecked, as you would expect. The E5 taking 8 hits, IS-7 taking 13, so there's that. I fired 31 shots, 25 hit the target, only 19 penetrated, which is not good enough, really. It's pretty bad. A lot of my damage was at 300 meters or further. I took 5 hits, 4 penetrated, 1 bounced, which is actually kind of surprising. Blocked 490 damage, and I spotted 4 enemies, but I didn't really get a lot of assistance because I kind of killed them myself. So there's that. Traveled a good distance trying to kind of just shore up flanks as stuff happened. Just kind of reacting to the battle more than anything. And I made a profit of 10,250 and 1,581 experience without a double, which is not bad. Not bad at all. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Feel free to leave a comment, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. And I'm going to try uploading more replays in the coming weeks, because I've been really slacking off, to be honest. So, you know, I have quite a few good replays, which are, in my opinion, better than this one. But I kind of just figured I'd show this one, and you know, show people that you can come back from going down, which a lot of people seem to just kind of give up now for some reason. And explain kind of the kill zones on the map, or at least a few of them. Because I see a lot of people lately just trying to cross that bridge and dying horribly, and it kind of annoys me. So, hopefully this helps, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. So, I'll catch you next time.